Hello everyone, my name is Daniel and I'm gonna say it. Welcome back to Tech Wright. Alright, so I have been wanting to make this video for a while, and I have actually filmed this video several times and was unhappy with it and then deleted it as well. So in case you haven't noticed, there seems to be like a common theme going on around here. But I kind of wanted this video to be a little bit better quality for me to be able to figure my lighting out and the things that I wanted to do so that I could talk to you guys a little bit better. As you guys know, who follow me on my channel already, back in October, I bought the iPhone 10 or the iPhone X, really whatever you want to call it. I mean, to be fair, it's your life. Call it whatever you want, whatever. And I switched from the iPhone 7 Plus jet black phone. Now, I absolutely loved this phone. This is probably the best iPhone, in my opinion, that I have ever had. I love how sleek it is. I love the glass back. I love everything about this phone, and I am sentimentally attached to this phone. Normally, like, I'm not 100% obsessive. Normally what I would like to do is I would like to get the new phone, and then when the year comes around, I'll trade in the old phone for a down payment on the new phone every single year. I could not do that with this phone at all. It killed me. I couldn't do it. Just look at it. This is the best phone that I have ever seen in my life. It's got the Touch ID sensor. It's like seamless from one side to the other. And it's perfect. It looks like one piece. Like, it looks like it was manufactured in one piece. And then, me being the complete brat that I am, I switched from the iPhone 7 Plus to the iPhone 10 or X. And this is what it looks like here. So this thing is amazing, I'm not gonna lie. But this video is kind of going to be comparing and contrasting both of the phones, which one you should get if you're gonna get a new phone, if you like the iPhone 10, if you don't like the iPhone 10. Now listen, I'm not one for details, but I am when I take photos with both of these. Which brings me to my first topic, the cameras. Now, both of these cameras have a dual camera lens. One camera lens is a telephoto lens, and the other one is a wide angle lens that gives you the depth effect in the portrait mode that allows you to take a picture of the foreground and blur out the background. The only problem that I do have with the camera on this though is the fact that in low light situations, the portrait mode doesn't really work that well, and the vividness of the colors. When you're in 100% daylight, you don't really have to color grade anything, edit it at all. It's perfect the way it is. But when you take a picture with either of these phones in dim lighting, it looks grainy, it looks really bad. And to be fair, this is a sensor that is on a phone, so I can kind of give you a little bit of a leeway there. However, the price that you pay for an iPhone, I would expect something better in a low light photo. Moving on to the IDs. You can kind of look and possibly see a little bit in the bottom, but everyone knows by now that the iPhone 6s Plus, the 7s Plus, basically the last few generations of the iPhone, even the 8, have a Touch ID sensor. This allows you to use any of your fingerprints really to gain access to your phone. Now, this is also integrated into like 99% of your apps, so if you have anything that is password protected at all, it is going to allow you to use the Thumb ID to sign in and out of the app. Moving on to the iPhone 10. The iPhone 10 has a facial recognition software that is at the top. It is an infrared scanner. It scans your face perfectly, and it is allowing you to unlock your phone in the daylight, in the dark. It allows you to unlock your phone when you're wearing sunglasses, if you've dyed your hair blonde and it looked suddenly 20 years older, it's still going to unlock your phone. Now, a lot of people don't like that, and you know, that's fair, to each his own. However, I think it is quite amazing that the technology is inside of this phone. Now, because they've done that, there was a little bit of controversy coming out in the beginning because there wasn't a home button. There's not a home button anymore. You simply solve that by taking the phone and sliding up. Now, for the sake of this video and to not have glare and notifications and text messages, I did turn both of these phones off. It seemed like a really good idea at the time. Now, neither phone has a 3.5mm headphone jack, but both of the phones have Bluetooth integrated, like almost every single phone ever has now. And I have AirPods, so that really doesn't bother me anymore because I'm just so used to using that. Looking at the bottom of the phones, they actually both are very similar. They both have the stereo surround sound speakers on each side of the phone, and they also have the lightning cable connector. The front of the phones, the cameras are a little bit different because of the fact that you can use portrait mode on the iPhone X. You cannot on the 7 Plus. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first got the phone, I did use a lot of portrait mode on the front-facing camera, but it kind of dwindled away. It's not really that important to me anymore, especially if I'm like using a camera here and I'm using a camera down here. I have pretty much all of the means to take a good selfie if I want to. Now, the screen is actually something that I might do in a completely separate video because the iPhone 7 Plus has an HD 1080p screen. Now, the iPhone X has an OLED screen. And believe me, you can absolutely tell the difference. After using the iPhone X for a couple of months, it kind of dwindles down into oh yeah, this is just a regular phone screen. But when you take it and you hold it up against a HD screen, it is completely different and it looks 1,000 times better. And I actually do have a question for you guys. This sounds really weird, it's probably just me, but I feel like when I take my phone case off of my iPhone X, or really any of the other phones that I've had, the screen looks better. And I don't know if it's because of the contrast of the case with the screen, or with the raised edges is doing something with your eyes, or the light rays or something, but it looks 10 times better when I don't have a case on it than when I do. So if you feel the same way, or you just think I'm an idiot, put a comment down below and let me know if you know why, or if that's just me being weird. Now, there's probably 1,000 differences with these two phones, but regardless of what the differences are, I really don't think that it justifies the price. Now, this phone, I paid like $750 for this phone whenever I originally got it, which is a lot of money. I'll give you that. All right, you guys, I love you so much. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys. Be sure to check out all of my other videos on my channel. Be sure to hit the subscribe button along with the bell. I've got all of my social networking sites in the description box below, as well as the camera gear that I use to film these videos. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it very much. Again, put those comments down below. If you want to skip to the chase and just go ahead and subscribe, I do have a little button right here that you can just click right on the screen and it'll take you to subscribe. Also, check out these two videos as well, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye.